Hello everyone, what's up, what's going on, how's everybody doing out there in YouTube land, internet land, Reddit, Facebook, yada yada yada. My name is Tyler Lothar, I am the T of GETreal Wrestling, and I'm here to give you some predictions on the Super Showdown, coming up in a few hours. I'm here in New York on the East Coast in America, so it's going to be starting at 5 a.m. here. Very different, very interesting. These non-America held PPVs, or these non-America held shows, starting at all kinds of times. But I'm here to give you some predictions. I'm here to talk about what I think is going to happen, what I think is going to go down. I personally, I think it's a very weird time, isn't it? A very weird time of very weird kinds of shows that are taking place. A lot of shows not being held in America. Also, lots of weird pay-per-views taking place in America. Like Hell in a Cell was a very interesting show with Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton. The finish to the Hell in a Cell main event, the finish to AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. Very strange pay-per-view. And that was last month. Obviously today, I don't even know what to call it. In a few hours, Super Showdown will be taking place. Then you got Crown Jewel coming up. You got Evolution coming up. You got Survivor Series right around the corner after those. So very strange. A lot of stuff going on, but a lot of weird shows. Evolution definitely should be something to remember, something to watch. All women's pay-per-view. But we're here to talk about Super Showdown. Super Showdown, which sounds a lot like in a TV show when they can't use WrestleMania or SummerSlam, so they bring up something like Super Slam or Summer Jam or something like that. This is what that sounds like. Looks like they just ran out of ideas and they just call it Super Showdown. But anyway, I'm gonna get into some of the matches. Match which I think will take place first: Buddy Murphy and Cedric Alexander for the Cruiserweight Championship. Now, obviously, this is a big match. Buddy Murphy's hometown, or home country at least, and I think that's why he's going to take the title. I think there's two hometown matches, and Buddy and Cedric, and Naomi and Asuka and the Iconics. I think Buddy winning in his home country, in that arena, in that atmosphere, would be a huge win. Not only for him, not only does he deserve it, not only has he earned it, but Cedric's title run has been pretty lengthy. He's held it for 6 months, so it's about time. And he's been undefeated for 365 days, or more now, but he's been undefeated for over 365 days now, and it's about time he lost the title. So I'm picking Buddy to get the hometown win. I know people don't win in their hometown, in their home country, in their home whatever. They've been playing it up a lot. I think it's actually going to go to Buddy, on the contrary to the rule. So I'm taking Buddy in the first match. Next match, the big time, incredibly hyped up match between Elias and Kevin Owens versus Bobby Lashley and John Cena. Anybody who is taking the heels, Elias and Kevin Owens, just hang it up, because there's no way on this planet that Elias and Kevin Owens beat John Cena and Bobby Lashley. From a kayfabe standpoint and from a shoot standpoint, I think if they got into a fight, I am taking Lashley to beat up all three of these guys. But and then John Cena can beat up Elias and KO in a shoot fight too. But it's the feel-good moment. This is a glorified house show, as has been called on other channels and just on the internet. That's what it is. That's what greatest Royal Rumble was. It's a glorified house show. Bobby Lashley and John Cena. John Cena's coming back for his first match since, I don't know, on TV. So he's not gonna come back to lose to Bobby Lashley. He's not gonna come back to lose to Elias and Kevin Owens. It wouldn't make any sense. So Cena and KO, Cena and Lashley. Take that one. Like I I said before, the Iconics, home country, taking on Asuka and Naomi. Asuka and Naomi taking it. It's probably not going to get received the way it would like on a SmackDown in Nebraska or St. Louis. But and I think people either, I feel like people in Australia are either going to hate the Iconics or they're going to love the Iconics. They're either going to get a huge pop or huge boos. If they get a huge pop, it'll be because they're Australian, their hometown, their home country, again, or they're going to get booed because they're making their home country look bad, they're making their home country look stupid, look like fools, whatever. So, I'm taking Naomi and Asuka just because, it didn't really seem like logical. It didn't really seem logical for them to win the Iconics. So again, house show rules always go with the baby faces, really, pretty much. So Asuka and Naomi win that one. The New Day versus the Bar. I am taking the New Day because they just got the titles. It's not really time for them to lose yet. The Bar is great. The Bar should get the belts, but they won't. I hope this builds to a feud or something. I hope this builds to the Bar getting the titles again because they are so good, and they could be so good as heel champions. I feel like the Usos weren't really heel tag team champions. They were more just tag team champions who were up against baby faces, but they weren't really faces. They weren't really heels. They were just kind of there. The Bar, there's a couple good heels. Cesaro obviously is amazing. Sheamus, he's okay. The New Day, I'm kind of tired of them, but they're gonna win here. They're gonna win in Australia. The next match, Ronda Rousey and the Bella Twins versus the Riot Squad. Again, if you're picking the Riot Squad to beat Ronda Rousey and the Bella Twins at a pay-per-view, then something's wrong with you. Get your life together. Get your picks together, dogs. Yeah, nobody thinks that the Riot Squad is actually going to win this thing because they won't. It wouldn't make sense. Ronda is currently undefeated. She's not going to lose in a tag team match. Just made a little toss there. She's not going to lose in a tag team match at some glorified house show. It's that's what's going to happen. Ronda will probably pick up the fall. That's really all that is. There's no real build to that one either. It's kind of a build. There's a little bit of a build there, but Ronda and the Bellas come on top. Ronda gets the fall. Ronda gets the armbar win. Easy. Next one, the match that I am actually most looking forward to on this card. Actually, no, that's not true. It should be a good match. Hopefully, it's a good match. Daniel Bryan and The Miz. Winner gets a chance at the WWE title, the WWE Championship. Miz has already won twice at 2 consecutive pay-per-views, so I don't see him winning a third time. I think Daniel Bryan gets it. It's really gonna be like I was thinking it was gonna be like a straight up win because the first one there was the brass knucks. The second one, Maurice got involved and then cheated to win. So I was thinking, they can't have 3 in a row, but maybe they can because they've been playing up Daniel Bryan. He's so goody two shoes. He won't cheat to win. He won't do what it takes. So maybe that means that he does do something against the rules to get the W. Or maybe he does. Maybe he just beats him straight up, and maybe he finally gets his one up on Miz. It wouldn't be one up, but you see what I'm saying. Regardless, I think Daniel Bryan beats Miz in Australia. He faces AJ Styles at Survivor Series or the Royal Rumble or wherever he's facing him. But DB gets the win. Speaking of the WWE Championship, AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. This one was tough for me to pick. I picked Joe to win at Hell in a Cell. He technically did, since Joe got him tapping, but he did not finish. He did not leave with the title. I thought he was going to, and he's not gonna hear. AJ Styles is gonna win because AJ Styles, it wouldn't make him look terribly weak if if Joe did all this stuff with the family, he showed up at his house, blah blah blah, and then Joe beat him. That, I don't think that can happen unless they do something along the lines of, his family turning on him, something like that, which I don't think they're gonna go to. But AJ over Samoa Joe. AJ's got a lengthy run now. It's been a long time. It's coming up on 365. I think they're gonna go and give him the old 435, just to get over Punk, to get one-uppance on Punk. But that's a different conversation for a different day. By the way, we'll make a video on that one. AJ Styles over Samoa Joe, I think, is what's gonna happen. And again, house show rules. Titles don't change on house shows. Okay, so, and it's a must win. It's a must be a winner thing. AJ Styles. The Shield versus Dolph Ziggler, Braun Strowman, and Drew McIntyre. I love that. I love both teams. I love all 6 guys. I think they're great. I think something is telling me that the heels will come out on top. Braun and Drew and Dolph will come out on top somehow. I don't know how. I don't really know what's going to happen. Dean will not turn. I know that for a fact. Not for a fact, but I am pretty certain about that. Dean is not going to turn at this moment. It's a little too early. It's a little too out of nowhere. So he's not going to turn. But something, I think the heels come out on top. Maybe Braun just goes Braun like he used to be and just destroys him. But yeah, that's my pick. Probably the second most unsafe pick of mine. And what I mean by that is the main event, Triple H versus The Undertaker. I am taking Triple H. I know that this is probably going to go on last. The main event usually goes to babyface, but I think they're setting up for something at Survivor Series or this Saudi Arabia show, this Crown Jewel business. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure what is going to happen, but I think Shawn doesn't turn heel. They can't really turn any of these guys heel. It's kind of hard to do. But I think Shawn does something against said rules, WWE rule book, to cause the match to go towards Triple H's favor. If that made any sense. I think Triple H is, I don't know, I think there's a match coming between either the 4 of them or between Shawn and Kane or Shawn and Undertaker, something like that. But I think Triple H comes out on top here because of Shawn Michaels. 13.5. Those are my predictions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 matches. I think this will be a fun show. This will be a show where these guys kind of get a break from, the pressures of live TV. It's a big crowd, yeah. It's a big, it's an overhyped show. So, and I think they know that, so they're not really putting the pressure on as far as performance, as far as match quality. So, I think it'll be, I think it'll be a decent show. I hope it is. My name is Tyler. I am the team GETreal Wrestling. I'm the main event of GETreal Wrestling. My predictions are the best predictions. My predictions are the right predictions. You may hear from Enrique or Gabriel at some point about their predictions for this same show. If you do, just try and breeze through them as quickly as you can, because you don't need to hear them. You got my predictions, and my predictions, as I said, are the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tyler Lothar. You guys have a good night. Enjoy the show.